Buckle up, gearheads! The Fast and Furious family's final ride is revving up, but will it hit the brakes before the finish line? Fast X Part 2, aka Fast 11, promises epic action, emotional farewells, and maybe even a 3-part finale twist. But with script delays and a possible Hobbs comeback, will Dom Toretto and his crew cross the checkered flag first, or crash out before the final lap? So without further ado, let's get right into it. The next chapter in the action-packed Fast and Furious series, Fast 11, continues the story of Dom Toretto and his close-knit crew in their final adventures. It's part of a multi-part finale following Fast X that wraps up their journey. Vin Diesel, who leads and produces the films, is already generating excitement for Fast 11 as it brings the saga to its epic conclusion. It's a true sequel, unlike others in the Fast saga. Although it's early in development, not much is known about the storyline or cast for Fast 11 yet. However, it's clear that this next movie will pick up where Fast X left off, continuing the epic tale of the Fast and Furious world. Let's talk about what the latest news says about the Fast 11. There's some worry about Fast X Part 2, as Universal Studios wants a new version of Fast and Furious 11's script quickly. Many shows and movies were affected by a writer's strike in 2023, which might have impacted the script's progress. It's unclear if the script was early in development during the strike or if the studio isn't satisfied and requires significant rewrites. With the release date less than 18 months away and the script still in progress, there's a chance the movie might face delays. In Fast 11, the director teased changes for the franchise's new villain, played by Jason Momoa. Louis Leterrier hinted that Momoa's character Dante will reveal different sides in the upcoming movie. Leterrier praised Momoa's unique approach to the role, mentioning how he portrays a character with contrasting emotions, laughing while feeling the weight of immense loss within the same moment. The director emphasized that only an actor like Jason could pull off such complexity in portraying the character. Fast 11 character's Dante, played by Momoa, is set to return with a fresh approach, according to director Louis Leterrier. Leterrier mentioned that Momoa's performance will take Dante in a new direction, aiming to explore uncharted territory in the franchise. In Fast X, Momoa's portrayal of Dante received acclaim for breaking away from the usual Fast and Furious villain mold. Fans are curious to see how Momoa will innovate and bring new ideas to keep Dante intriguing in the upcoming movie. So is it confirmed or not? Well, Universal has officially confirmed the development of Fast X Part 2, which continues the story from Fast X. Initially planned together, Fast 11 and Fast X were meant to serve as a 2-part finale, much like how Marvel announced Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame simultaneously. Hollywood has seen several 2-part finales, like Harry Potter and Twilight. However, having a 3-part finale, as hinted by the announcement of Fast 11, alongside the 2-part Fast X finale, is unprecedented in the industry. While Universal hasn't officially announced the cast for Fast X Part 2, it's highly expected that Vin Diesel will return as the main character, Dom Toretto. The film is likely to feature returning characters from Dom's family who survived Fast X, including Michelle Rodriguez as Letty Ortiz, Jordana Brewster as Mia Toretto, Tyrese Gibson as Roman Pierce, Chris Ludacris Bridges as Tej Parker, Sung Kang as Han Lu, and Nathalie Emmanuel as Ramsey. Additionally, other key cast members such as Jason Statham, Helen Mirren, and Gal Gadot may reprise their roles as Deckard Shaw, Magdalene Queenie, Elmanson Shaw, and Giselle, respectively, from Fast X. Dwayne Johnson's brief appearance as Luke Hobbs in the post-credits scene of Fast X hints at a potentially larger role in Fast 11. The scene also suggests the possible return of Eva Mendes as Monica Fuentes. Newcomers from Fast X, including Jason Momoa as Dante Reyes, Brie Larson as Tess, and Daniela Melchior as Isabel, might reappear in Fast 11, building on the previous movie's storyline. Alongside the returning cast, Vin Diesel expressed interest in having Robert Downey Jr. play the antagonist in Fast X Part 2. On the other hand, Universal confirmed that Louis Leterrier, who directed Fast X, will return to direct Fast 11. Leterrier faced significant pressure when he took over Fast X as a last-minute replacement for longtime Fast and Furious director Justin Lin. Lin departed the project just before filming was scheduled to start due to creative differences. This situation gave Leterrier much less preparation time than usual for such a big-budget franchise film. Despite these challenges, Leterrier successfully completed Fast X, earning the studio's confidence to helm Fast X Part 2. Christina Hodson and Orion Uziel are set to write the screenplay for Fast 11. Hodson is recognized for her work on movies like Bumblebee and Birds of Prey, while Uziel is known for contributing to the scripts for 22 Jump Street and The Cloverfield Paradox. Director Louis Leterrier hinted at aiming for something even more grand and significant than Fast X with Fast 11. The director explained, "What we're planning on the next one is just gigantic in terms of action, scope, and emotion." He promised that Fast X Part 2 will not only thrill audiences but also tug on their heartstrings. You will feel all the feels, tears will roll. Let's turn your wheel to the story detail of Fast 11. The plot details for Fast 11 are currently kept secret, but hints from the cast and crew suggest it will continue the story from Fast X's cliffhanger ending. Fast X Part 2 will be a continuation of the overarching narrative introduced in Fast X. Moreover, Fast 11 aims to give a genuine farewell to Brian O'Connor, portrayed by the late Paul Walker, who was a key part of the franchise. Vin Diesel emphasized that concluding Brian's storyline is crucial for ending the Fast and Furious series, stating, "It wouldn't feel right to finish the saga without properly bidding farewell to Brian." As I previously stated, the ending of Fast X hinted at Dwayne Johnson's character, Hobbs, making a comeback to the franchise. Initially, there were talks about a spin-off movie for Hobbs, but now it appears he might return for the sequel as he and Vin Diesel have reconciled their relationship. There's a chance that Hobbs could have a crucial role in helping to save the day once more in the upcoming sequel. Now, here's one question that lingers in everyone's mind. Will Fast 11 be the last Fast and Furious movie? Even though Fast X Part 2 was thought to be the conclusion of the main Fast and Furious storyline, Vin Diesel hinted that Fast and Furious 12 would actually wrap up the saga. It's improbable that Universal will let go of the successful Fast and Furious franchise entirely. Even after Fast 11 and Fast 12 conclude the Toretto family storyline, there might be spin-offs like a potential Hobbs and Shaw 2 continuing within the Fast and Furious universe. Talking about the release date of Fast 11, Vin Diesel announced that it is scheduled to release on April 4, 2025. The Fast and Furious franchise is known for its speedy production turnaround, especially for sequels continuing the previous storylines. However, Diesel's announcement might have been early because recent strikes by the Writers Guild of America and SAG-AFTRA have made it challenging for movies to confirm fixed release dates. The president of Universal Pictures, Peter Kramer, admitted that the strike caused uncertainty for the sequel. In regards to a possible Fast 11 delay, Kramer said, "If it lasts for too long, it'll be hard to imagine that we can get this film up on the timeline we'd like to." While both strikes are now over, it remains to be seen if Fast X Part 2 will be released on its scheduled date. While there isn't a trailer yet for Fast X Part 2, we can estimate when it might be released. The first trailer for Fast X came out around 3 months before the movie's release date, a year and 7 months after the previous film F9. If Fast 11's trailer follows a similar timeline after Fast X's release, Fast X Part 2's trailer could come out in late 2024. However, if it aligns with the pattern of being 3 months before Fast 11's release, we might expect the Fast X Part 2 trailer to arrive in early 2025. Well, that's it for today. The road ahead promises surprises and emotional farewells. Can the franchise cross the finish line smoothly, or will it face unexpected detours? Keep your seatbelts fastened for the final lap of this thrilling saga.